Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to your daily focus tarot. Happy Wednesday. We have Six of Swords, and this talks about moving from a difficult place into a better place in regards to your mental and your emotional, in regards to healing. Hold on a sec. Let me move that. So we have the Lovers, and this could be talking about an actual romantic relationship, or it could be talking about needing to make a choice that's in alignment with your priorities in life, with your values in life. Lovers, the choice that you want to make is ideally towards love, towards unconditional love, right? That's why it's called the Lovers. So there's this choice between two things, and one of them is going to help you get to that calmer place mentally and emotionally. The other one would lead you to more stormy waters, less ground to stand on. So this choice, there's something you might have your psychological defenses up. You might need to see a counselor or a psychologist for help. This can generally talk about just failure, sometimes paranoia or mistrust, uh, any sort of struggle or hesitation that you might be having because of these fears of getting hurt. That's the Nine of Wands in the reverse, the Four of Cups in reverse. This can talk about depression. Don't just pop a pill. If you are depressed, that will only temporarily solve your problems. It won't help you figure out how to deal with your problems in the future, should this come up again. And it'll just sort of like gloss over the symptoms. So if you are depressed, don't just pop a pill, see a psychologist also, or a counselor, somebody who you can be comfy talking with. So Four Cups in reverse can also talk about a separation or somebody just not checking in because they have this sort of depression experience. They have this fear of being left alone, but they're also, how do I say, they also kind of push people away because they're a little bit clingy. It can talk about staying in relationships too long, relationships that need to end, and how that can feed into depression and anxiety because you know that it's not a good relationship for you, but you don't want to be alone, so you keep staying in the relationship. That can be Four of Cups in reverse, or it can also mean it can mean new opportunities. So if you make this decision and you don't keep your guard up too much and you make the decision that's in alignment with your values, not only is it going to lead to a better balance in your thinking and your emotions, but it'll also lead to new opportunities. Then we have Five of Wands. Five of Wands talks about brainstorming here because we also have the Hangman. So you are brainstorming how to get this better balance of give and take in your life, how to get this better balance in order to nurture your ideas to their fullest, in order to nurture your abundance to its fullest. And by abundance here, I'm getting your joy of life, your abundance of lifestyle, not just like a physical material wealth in terms of things or in terms of finances, but an actual abundance in terms of like the joy of your life, the rich amount of experiences that you can provide for yourself. How do I say it? Like almost like a spiritual and a mental and emotional abundance. You want to go out and have more experiences. You want to have a more well-rounded life than what you do right now, and that's kind of what it it means by abundance today, not just physical wealth. So you want to have these experiences, and we've got the moon here. So Five of Wands, the Hangman, and the moon, all talking about getting this clarity, understanding where your path is in the future. And this one is an interesting moon because we have the dinosaur crossing the path that the crab is trying to get out of. But there's that bird. Is that a magpie? I don't know what that bird is. It almost looks like a magpie. There's that magpie kind of sitting on the back of the dinosaur looking up at the moon, which almost looks like a moon-sun combination. So it's talking about not only clarity, but creativity and growth. And they're all three almost looking up at it. So the moon is talking about finding your path, finding your clarity, getting your guidance, understanding where to go next and how to get there. And you're figuring out any blockages that are in your path. You're figuring out how to kind of jump over them, how to leap over them, how to just, still see the path, still see where your creativity and your growth is in regards to this abundance of life, even though there's an obstacle in your way, even though there's something that maybe it's not necessarily trouble, but it's also kind of blocking your path, kind of blocking your way. So this brainstorming for the new ideas, for the creativity, the Hangman does talk about needing to sacrifice something in order, once you get the new perspective. Sometimes you need to sacrifice something to get the new perspective. Like you might need to sacrifice some time and sit down and really write out what it is that you want, or what it is that you need to do, and plan it. So sometimes the sacrifice is time. Other times the sacrifice is the old thought patterns, the old behavior patterns. And you need to give those up, obviously, to get a new thought pattern in your life, to get a new behavior pattern, because the behaviors follow the thoughts. So this Hangman talks about sometimes needing to give something up, sacrifice it, let it go in order to get this new perspective. And then when you get the new perspective, once you've done the brainstorming and figuring out how you're going to get this sun moon, this clarity and this growth and creativity back into your life, how are you going to implement that? What steps are you going to take? Because the Hangman's legs are a 4. So what structure are you going to use to implement this new way of thinking, these new behavior patterns? What habits will you develop? What routines will you develop? Hope this is helpful. Feel free to hit subscribe, like, or even dislike. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.